Hello everybody and welcome back to Kat's Tiny Kitchen. I'm really excited today about the dish we're going to do. I got some yellow zucchini out of my garden and I'm going to make a side dish for you today. And I'm really excited about this. So let's get this going and we'll cover the ingredients. So I've got 3 cups of yellow zucchini. Not yellow squash, folks, yellow zucchini. I have about 2/3 cups of mushrooms. We have 1 large clove of crushed garlic. We have 1 can of diced tomatoes. Unfortunately, tomatoes aren't in season here just yet. We're working on them, but they're not here yet. So we've got those. We've got 2 tablespoons of olive oil and 2 tablespoons of butter that we're going to melt down here in a little bit. Then I've got a teaspoon of salt, pepper, garlic, and a teaspoon of garlic salt. We have 1/2 cup of grated Parmesan cheese. And last but not least, we have about 2 tablespoons of fresh herbs from the garden. So now that we've covered all the ingredients, let's go ahead and get ready to start this dish. Okay, so I got my pan nice and hot, and we're going to start with 2 tablespoons of olive oil and 2 tablespoons of butter. We get that good and melted. If you want to speed this up, you can actually melt the butter in the microwave. It'll help it out a little bit. Now I did forget one ingredient while we're at it. I forgot the finisher, chives from the garden. Those will be the last thing to go into the dish. So now that we've got the butter melted, we're going to add our mushrooms. We're going to saute our mushrooms. These are sliced mushrooms that I got from the grocery store, and then I just kind of chunked them up a little bit more, make it a little bit easier for bite-sizedness, I guess you would say. I'm going to get these started first because it's not going to take long for the zucchini. And the herbs that I'm putting in today were out of the garden, and you saw the beginning. In the beginning of this video, I have all the garden herbs that I need. I have rosemary, I have thyme, oregano, sweet basil, and some rosemary. Oh, rosemary, thyme, sweet basil, oregano, and marjoram. Yep, that's it. And those are all the ingredients I use when I dry my my herbs to make my Italian seasoning. We want to get these mushrooms a little bit cooked before we start adding the other ingredients, so that they will be done with the zucchini. And this is my first experience with yellow zucchini. I'm used to the Black Beauty variety, the green ones. And I saw these out on Haas Tool, and I figured, what the heck, let's give them a shot. And surprisingly enough, every seed germinated, and I kept 4 plants and I gave the rest away. And I had 12 plants in total. And we've got a decent saute here. don't want to go too crazy. I still like my crunch and my stuff, but I want to make sure that I get this cooked enough that I get some flavor out of it. So what we're going to do next, I got to sit this down. We're going to add our garlic. Give that a little bit of time. Okay, that's about a 30-second spin around there, and now I'm going to add the zucchini. And this could take a few minutes. So I'm probably at this point going to throw some music in for you. Okay, these are looking pretty good, so now I'm going to add my diced tomatoes, and yes, I have a fly in my kitchen and I'm going to get him later. So we're going to add our diced tomatoes. We're going to add our garlic salt and our SPG, salt, pepper, garlic blend. And we're going to mix this up, get it stirred in really good. And then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put a lid on this. And I'm going to turn the heat down, and I'm going to let this almost stew a little bit in the tomatoes so that the zucchini picks up that good flavor from the tomatoes. So hold tight, folks. We'll be back in just a minute. Okay, we're back, and I've turned my heat back up, and I've stewed my veggies a little bit here. And I don't want to overcook them, so we're going to get on with the rest of the recipe. Like I told you before, zucchini is a very versatile vegetable. It absorbs a lot of flavors from the other things that are added to the dish, and makes it taste really good. So to get this finished off, I'm going to add my herbs, my fresh herbs from the garden. Those all stirred in. Let them get married to the dish a little bit. And after I stewed it a little bit, I did turn the heat back up so we can finish this off. It's on high right now. For my burners, it's like medium high. And there's that. So now that we're starting to bubble, I'm going to add my cheese. Get that stirred in. You can use the stuff that you get in the cans in the grocery store, but I use some fresh grated cheese, mozzarella. And now we're going to finish it off with our chives from the garden. I'll get those stirred in. That's about a tablespoon, maybe 2 tablespoons of chives. And you don't want to cook those too long. You don't want to cook the herbs too long because they tend to start to get bitter. So that's our dish for today. All that's left now is to take a picture, give it a taste, and call it a day. So I thank you all for joining me today. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a blessed day, and we will see you on the next video. Thanks for coming along.